Good afternoon. Graduates, you may sit. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Jamie. As Vice President of the graduating class of 2023, I would like to welcome you all to our pinning ceremony, and thank you all for taking this time to celebrate with us. To begin, I would like to welcome President Pedraja.
I'm getting my exercises getting up here. I'm pleased to say that this is the largest nursing graduating class that we've had, so congratulations. And on behalf of the Quinsigamond Community College, I'd like to welcome all of you here. Parents, friends, children, spouses. It's good to see you, to celebrate the accomplishments of those family members that we're honoring today as they receive their pins. Nurses are something special, aren't they? And throughout my life, I've always had nurses be part of it. When I was a little kid, I used to be sick a lot and went up in the hospital a lot. And it's always the nurses that took care of me, that watched me, gave me a little extra cookies at the end, all the little special things. Later on in my life, when my first wife was fighting terminal cancer, it was the nurses in the wards. It became almost like family to me. They were there. I still remember Cindy, one of the nurses, who put herself between a psych patient that had armed himself and had come into our room, and my wife and I. And I always remember her bravery in doing that. She was going to take care of her patients, and nothing stopped her. I'm still friends with her on Facebook. And they were there when my wife passed away, hugging me and comforting me. So nurses have always been special. And not too long ago, when I was getting a procedure, I was talking to a nurse. I always asked, "Where did you graduate from?" He says, "Quinsig." I knew it was in good hands because our nurses are the best trained that are out there. And I want to congratulate each and every one of you, because what you've accomplished with other things happening in your life. Many of you have kids, many of you have spouses, some of you are single parents. Some of you are the first in your family to ever go to college. You've had a dream, a hope of becoming a nurse, of giving back to your community, of helping people, of being a healthcare worker. And I think that's honorable. We learned during the pandemic that nurses, along with many other healthcare workers, were in the front line. They put their lives at risk in order to protect our community and to help many of the people that were struggling during that time. So it takes a little bit of bravery in some ways to enter into this profession, and a lot of dedication, and a lot of commitment. It took a lot of commitment just to get through the program, sure. All the tests, all the labs, clinicals, but you made it, you succeeded. You overcame the obstacles, the challenges of life and the challenges of the classroom. And that makes you special. And I want you to remember, as you go through your profession, and you find those days as difficult, that the patient threw something at you, you have family members of the patient screaming at you, where you're having to calm down people, and in some cases to teach the doctors what to do. Because I did learn that also, that the nurses are the ones who really know what's going on. And when you face those days, remember what got you through. What got you through to this day. Don't let any obstacle, any challenge deter you from your dreams of being the best that you can be, achieving the most, and being an example for others. Pay it forward. Remember fondly this day. I also want to acknowledge that most of you, probably all of you, wouldn't have made it without the support of friends, families, your spouses, and many others in your family and your circle. So I want you to give those here who are supporting you a round of applause and thank you. This is their accomplishment, but it's also your accomplishment as you supported them through it. And just remember, when they go through those difficult days, they'll turn to you also for comfort. And remember to go to them because they're there for you. There are going to be tough days and there are going to be good days. But I'm thankful that you are going to be there making a difference in our community. One person once said that the graduates of Quincy might not be the people who run the world, although there are a few, I think, that do. But they're certainly the ones who make the world run. And all of you are going to be there taking care of people. And maybe one day I'll be in a hospital, hopefully not any day soon, or a doctor's office, and I'll be looking up at one of you, and you'll tell me I graduated from Quincy, and I'll know that I'm in good hands. Congratulations for your accomplishments, and keep on going.
Thank you, President Pedraja. Next, I would like to invite Dean Schmall.
Hello and welcome. It is truly incredible to see so many people here in the gym. The last time we were here was in 2021 in May, and we had little family groups of 6, a thing called COVID. So this truly is incredible. So I just want to thank everyone. And there's a couple reasons we're in the gymnasium. One, thanks to President Pedraja, our gymnasium, our auditorium, as you will go around, it's being renovated because we're making it more accessible. There were groups of people that weren't allowed to be on our stage because it wasn't accessible. He recognized that, and a few years ago put in the wheels of motion to have the auditorium renovated. So thank you, Dr. Pedraja, for doing that, because we want to make sure we're welcoming everyone. So that's one reason, but the second reason is how amazing you guys are, the students. It's just truly amazing. This semester, you guys all persevered and are here, and we wouldn't be able, it looks like every seat's full, we wouldn't be able to fit as many people in our auditorium. So thank you. And then also, as Dr. Pedraja was saying, we're so truly appreciative of all your support in the audience you gave to our students, because without you, all the sacrifices that you made, the sacrifices that our students, they wouldn't be sitting here. So thank you so much for everything that you did to get them here. We so appreciate it. Now, one thing to the students, we knew back when we were, we'll say, building this class, that we had a couple of things in talking with the faculty. We knew we might not want to accept everyone into the class, and we did. So we went over the limit by 19. So when you guys were talking very nice to me in the HLC, I was just thinking back that I wouldn't have changed my decision because there's 19 of you here now that wouldn't have been. So I'm so thankful that we made that tough decision, however many months ago, Meredith, and then we've got 19 extra nurses here. So I just lost a bet. So you guys are incredible for being here. And thank you. And I really want to thank, so not only for your perseverance, but we wouldn't be here without the wonderful work of our faculty. So you think you guys were a little jazzed up about having a big class. The faculty were giving me hugs. So in the audience, we have Sue Hanley, Anna Dexter, Erin Borowick, Kristen Mishad, Kate Perry, Tina Lochin-Dodd, Sue Rosa. Thank you all for being faculty. And then and the work you did behind the scenes to get these students up on the stage is truly incredible. I also want to especially thank Mary Ellen, our clinical coordinator, because she had to move all the pieces around to get you guys out in your placements. And then, as I'll be mentioning, 15 years ago, I had one of the best clinical faculty members ever, and now she's your program coordinator. So Meredith, thank you for running this program. And then to get everything to fit together takes incredible work, and I just want to thank Pat Krillman for doing all your work to get the faculty and everything together. So thank you. All right, so as I said, I was on this stage 15 years ago, and my son asked me when I was coming in, actually last night, he said, "What do you remember?" And I said, "Not much." So I know you guys won't remember this in 15 years, but what I do want, a couple things. I was fortunate to be at a presentation, and the CEO of UMass said, "What's the biggest challenge of healthcare?" And he said, "Workforce, workforce, workforce." They were thrilled when they heard that there was 109 new nurses moving into the field. So you guys your future is very bright. But I do kind of want to say something. So nursing changed my life. And while I was looking at a hospital back 15 years ago, it was hard to get an acute care job. And also at that conference was a couple people from the Edward M. Kennedy Center in Great Brook Valley and the Family Health Center on Queen Street. So I also want you guys to think about, working at a hospital is wonderful and we need you, but you guys have such talent, you're so special, that there are also so many other places that would love to have you. So please just consider looking at other places to work, including coming back here to teach. So what I'm hoping is that you guys will keep working, keep going through education, become lifelong learners, because if I can be standing here in 15 years, I know every one of you could be standing here as well. So thank you. Now, audience, students, one more hurdle, right? What is that called? NCLEX, thank you. So they've got one more test. I remember Valentine's Day was when I found out that I passed. So you guys will be able to do that. Now, so you're a little tight up on the stage now. You guys are going to be coming together. There's going to be 109 of you taking the Kaplan Review. Just as I made that difficult decision to bring 19 more of you into this program, it's going to be a little tight. But I just want you to look at the room. The room is filled because of you, and we didn't want to say no to any of you. So please just remember that for the next 3 days. But if you want me to come in and you want to get a little feisty with me, I'll be more than happy to come in January and let you have at it. So congratulations. You don't know how proud I am to see you all here. It's truly an incredible sight. I can't believe how great this looks. I want to thank the faculty, thank the audience. Thank you so much, and I'll stop talking.
Thank you, Dean Schmall. Now I would like to introduce the individual who has been with us since day one, Professor Meredith Stone.
Can't do this without my glasses anymore, so been too many years. So good evening to my graduates, most importantly, our friends, family, and honored guests. Every year at Pinning, we speak of and pay homage to our revered Florence Nightingale. I do not deny she deserves this great honor for the influence she has had on our profession. However, tonight, it is my privilege to speak of another great nurse whom many of you may not know. A show of hands here, who has heard of Mary Eliza Mahoney? Not too many of you, but I do hope to change that tonight. Mary Eliza Mahoney was a Boston native, and she was the first Black nurse on record. Now, certainly, she was not the first to care and heal people, but she was the first to have graduated from an American school of nursing. This was in 1879. She went on to found the National Organization of Colored Graduate Nurses, which was active until its integration with the American Nursing Association in 1951. Mary Eliza was a fierce advocate for equality in nursing education. She was inducted in the American Nurses Hall of Fame and the National Women's Hall of Fame after her death. So tonight, I'd like to quote Mary Eliza, another influential nurse leader. She said, "I am the eternal student, but I am not alone. Work more and better than the coming year." 144 years later, I'm so grateful to have this beautifully diverse class sitting before us today, but I know we could be even more. Graduates, like Mary Eliza urged us all to do, find something that inspires you and make you want to work even harder year after year. If you don't find this where you are, go somewhere else. Or even better yet, go back to school, right? As you know, I expect great things from all of you. One of my favorite things is when I hear from my former graduates on the exciting phases of their journey, whether that be a new degree, a job, or something wonderful they have done for their community. As I've emphasized before, it is crucial to prioritize your well-being while undertaking the tremendous workload required for these extraordinary accomplishments. Many of you have articulated in your papers the awareness of what it takes to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Yet often during the rigors of nursing school, these essentials get put on the back burner. But now, there is no excuse. It's time to embrace these healthy habits, and above all, don't forget to breathe. No more enduring late nights immersed in endless chapters, excessive caffeine intake, or opting for takeout due to fatigue after a demanding clinical day. Believe it or not, you might find yourself missing some aspects of the challenges of nursing school. Perhaps even feeling a tad bored in the last few days, maybe. Surely you will miss the friends you have made and maybe even your professors. Okay, that might be a stretch, but you know, I can dream, yeah. And finally, I can only wish that you all carry forward the knowledge that you've acquired and the sense of pride that comes with surviving what might be the most difficult year of your life. Be proud to be a QCC nurse, as we are all immensely proud of you. It's time to step out into the world, my nurses of the future. Congratulations, class of 2023.
Thank you, Professor Stone. At this time, Class Secretary Sarah Sullivan will tell us about the history of the pinning ceremony.
Okay. So the pinning ceremony is a time-honored nursing school tradition often more personally meaningful than the graduation ceremony itself. It signifies your official initiation into the brotherhood and sisterhood of nurses. The ceremony is rich with symbolism and typically includes the nurse's pin, the cap, and the lamp. The modern ceremony dates back to the 1860s when Florence Nightingale was awarded the Red Cross of St. George in recognition for her service to the injured during the Crimean War. To share the honor, she in turn presented a Medal of Excellence to her brightest graduates. In the United States, the first pin was presented to the graduating class of 1880 at the Bellevue Hospital of Nursing in New York City. The pin presented to graduates was beautiful and symbolic, much like the pin you'll be receiving tonight. Modern designs of nurses' pins have evolved through time. Many nursing programs have incorporated symbols that reflect concepts valued by the educational institution and the nursing program itself. The Quinsigamond Community College Nurses Pin has a long history that dates back to the opening of the program in the 1960s. At that time, a contest was held and nursing students were invited to create a design for a pin that would best reflect Quinsigamond's history. The design of the pin that you will be wearing tonight represents the winner of that contest. The QCC pin includes an image of a fishing village which honors the Native Americans who originally settled the land that was then known as Quinsigamond, meaning the pickerel fishing place. Included on the pin are the words learning, service, and integrity, concepts integral to the philosophy of the nursing program at the time, just as important as they are today. The lamp. The symbolic lamp of nursing is representative of the care and devotion that the nurse administers to the sick and injured in the practice of nursing. Like so much of what nursing is, the lamp is currently used in pinning ceremonies in the symbolic use by Florence Nightingale, who carried a lantern when doing nightly rounds on the 4 miles of wards of the Barrack Military Hospital during the Crimean War. This diligence resulted in tremendous respect for her by her patients, who recognized her by the title, the Lady with the Lamp. And finally, the nurse's cap, once again, was initiated by Florence Nightingale, who desired to create a uniform that would bring professionalism to nursing. Part of that first uniform was a nurse's cap. The earliest nurse's caps were designed after a nun's habit, designed to keep the hair neatly in place and present a professional appearance. The nurse's cap has undergone many changes throughout the years and has evolved from the original large cap that covered the entire head to a small cap that sits on the top of the head, as the ones you're wearing tonight. While the nurse's cap is not widely used in modern nursing, and I dare say that a few of you will probably wear that cap again, the cap still has an important place in the history of nursing. From the days of Florence Nightingale to the present-day capping ceremonies, the nurse's pin, lamp, and cap are symbolic of your entry into into the noblest professions, nursing. And now, the main reason we're here tonight, the pinning ceremony. We'd like to invite the rest of this faculty to come up.
Lauren De La Cruz. I first want to thank my husband Pedro for his support throughout this journey. I know I would not have made it here today without him. And a big thank you to my 3 children, Mia, Melanie, and Mateo, who sacrificed just as much as I did in these past 15 months. They are my biggest blessings and motivation, and everything I do is for them. James Michael Scanlon. A huge thank you to my family and friends. The epic number of mental spirals you dealt with over the past 15 months deserves a medal. I would also like to thank my family at Kids on the Common Pediatrics. Your unwavering support, guidance, and generosity is the main reason for my success. Lastly, a shout out to my nursing friends. You have seen me at my absolute craziest levels of insanity and still want to be my friend. I love you all, and I'm so happy to have shared this journey with you. I love you all. Alexis Fairbanks. I want to thank my family and friends for supporting me when I needed it most through my nursing journey. I could not have done it without you. A special thank you to my parents, Kenny and Chrissy, for all they have done to make this day possible. Sarah Sullivan. Thank you to my husband and son, family, friends, and the QCC team for the support throughout this program. Camille Rodriguez. I would like to begin by saying thank you to God because without him, none of this would be possible. To my husband, kids, sisters, and parents, especially Mom and Josh, for stepping up to the plate this year while I was partially present and almost dead. I would be nothing without my team. And lastly, to Jen, Melissa, and the rest of my classmates for some way, somehow, keeping me afloat this whole program. It is finally over. Alexandria Tui. I want to thank my family for the unwavering support and countless hours of childcare. Ross especially, for dealing with and getting me past numerous breakdowns and my nursing friends I've made along the way. This right here proves we can do hard things. Ann Thompson. I thank God for bringing me this far. From the very first day that we decided to take this journey together, my husband, Mr. Felix Thompson, you have not left my side. Thank you for redirections and warm hugs when I am stressed about the program and other challenges in my life. My daughters, Heidi and Valentina, you have been my support. You urged me on when things were tough. My mother, Madame Lydia Nakim, my sister, Ruth Candila Enho Kenywa. My prayer warriors, words alone cannot express my gratitude. My sister and her husband, Dr. and Mrs. Tankim, I want to say a big thank you. My sister Priscilla, Ida, Naomi, Aduja, Adiji, Grace Miru, Peter Nwangi, thank you all for being here with me. And to my dear friend, Victorine Darby, I say thank you for answering my calls at all hours. With God, everything is possible. Paul Abanqua. Thank you to my parents, brother, and sister. Thank you, Queenly and Layla. To Layla, your dad's finally done with nursing school. Georgina Afriye Nkrumah. I would like to thank God for helping me through this journey. I'm here because of his grace. I thank my church, my family, and my friends, especially David and Stella for their support, and also to my heartbeat, my son Elvin, thank you. We did it again, baby. Ooh, make me cry a little. Amber Axtell. I would like to thank my husband, Phil, who has been my rock and biggest cheerleader throughout school. My children, Dylan, Maggie, Lewis, Bennett, and Henry, for letting nursing school borrow Mom for the last year. Lastly, the medic cohort for being an amazing support system and becoming a second family. We did it. Natalie Boozy Vega. Thank you, God. Thank you so much to my parents for supporting me through this difficult journey. To my amazing husband, Will and Naya, for your love and patience. I love you, family. Michael Calvin Boyce. Thank you to my family and everyone who has supported me through nursing school, to the professors for their dedication to this program, and to all the fellow students, congratulations and best of luck in your career. Patrick Brown. I am so grateful for our paramedic cohort. You guys really made this process more bearable. Thank you to all the instructors who took the time and patience to teach me. Finally, thank you to Lynn, Kavin. Thank you to Lynn and Kavin for putting up with all the late nights and mood swings.
Melissa Bunting. I would like to thank Alan, Jamie, Olivia, my parents, sisters, friends, in-laws, and QCC instructors for all their babysitting support and encouragement. I couldn't have done it without you. Jennifer Carr. I'd like to start by thanking my fiance as well as all of my family attending tonight for the constant support. It was a hard year, and I, without a doubt, could not have done it without all of you. I'd also like to thank my friends in this class who constantly pushed me to keep going. I never stopped procrastinating, but your efforts to keep me on track were appreciated. And to my son, Benjamin, you motivate me every day to be the best version of myself. I did this all for you. God bless. Francesca Casasanta. Thank you to my fiance, Jimmy, for supporting me and believing in me and accommodating my ever-changing schedule throughout this program. Thank you to my family for always being there for me. Special thank you to the friends I have made along the way. I couldn't have done it without you. Jintare Kasad. I would like to thank my supportive husband and family who were always there for me when I needed them. Oh. Irene Shatambe. I want to take this moment to first thank God for his blessings and grace that I have led to this moment. Secondly, I want to thank our professors and clinical staff for guidance and belief in me and the rest of my classmates. Finally, my family, Ken, Leon, and Stacy, for your unwavering love, encouragement, and sacrifices that have been the source of motivation to my success. Lauren Shivrick. I want to thank my family, my friends and family, especially my husband, whose support got me here today, and for my biggest two inspirations in life, my kids, Julia and Lucas. I love you all very much. Thank you for cheering me on. Elizabeth Cochran. I am so thankful to my amazing family for all the support and encouragement given to me during this past year and always. Zach and Ella, I could not have done this without your love and support. I love you. Mary Cruz. I want to thank God for always keeping me strong through the difficult times and when I was ready to give up. Thank you to my parents, Elvira and Mari, and sister Eileen for all of your support. I could not have done this without you guys. Thank you to all my friends. There are too many to list, and for that I am grateful. Thank you all for your understanding and words of encouragement. Thank you to my daughter, Chris Marie, for your patience and being a great daughter. I love you all very much. Lastly, thank you to QCC and the professors that assisted me throughout this journey, and to my classmates. I wish you all the best in your nursing careers.
Sandra DeBanca. I want to thank God for a successful journey through this program. I want to thank my husband for his sacrifices, grateful to Zion and Genesis, my children, for always waiting for me just to say goodnight to mommy. Thank you to my siblings for their help. The entire family, thank you. We did it in God's own time. Diane Duncan. could not have completed this nursing journey without the financial support and encouragement from my siblings and their parents. My daughter, Erin, for always believing in me and being my personal editor. My boys for understanding. I have to study. My mom's continuous prayers, and my special thank you to my peers in Sunday study group. I could not have done this without you. Elizabeth Enyin Achimpong. I would like to thank God for how far He has brought me. Thanks to my kids for everything. You were my inspiration. Mommy made it. My husband for all the support you gave me, and to Professor Giacobbe for all your words of encouragement. To all my professors and clinical instructors, to my family and friends, I really appreciate you all. God bless us all. Gabrielle Germain. Thank you to my family for the support over the past year. Isaac Gilliard. I thank my friends, family, and instructors for their support through this program. I would also like to thank the kind, open, and welcoming patients who graciously and willingly participated in my learning experience. Brittany Gogan. Thank you to my family, friends, husband, and in-laws for all your support and help to get me through this program. Sarah Heavey. I want to thank my friends and family for their support throughout the course of the program. Gregory Hook. Thank you to my beautiful wife for supporting me and putting up with me, and thank you to my son, who made sure I had a refresher on maternity nursing. Grace Albasha Hume. I would like to thank my family for the immense support they have shown me throughout this journey. Mom, you are everything to me and more. This degree belongs to both of us. Dad, even though you are not here with us, I know you are proud. To my handsome nephew, Rainier, Auntie loves you. Melissa Joubert. I want to thank my husband, Jim, my children, my dad, sisters, nieces, friend Sarah, as well as my professors and classmates for all their support and in believing in me, especially in the times that I did not believe in myself. I love you all. Penelope Rhodey Karabanakis. Thank you to all those who have made it possible for me to be here today. To my family and friends who encourage me to do hard things and achieve my dreams, and to my QCC community who supported me throughout this program. Crystal Krukis. I would like to thank my family and friends for always believing in me. To To my parents, thank you for your love and guidance. To my husband, Dustin, and my beautiful daughter, Mackenzie, thank you for supporting, listening, and comforting me throughout this journey. I love you all. David Coons. Thank you to my family for persevering through many absences, and thank you to my wife for doing far more than your fair share.
Malgozada Kwapong. I want to thank my family and friends for the ongoing support I have received throughout my nursing journey, especially my husband, BK, and my wonderful children, Nadia, Charles, and Sophia. I would not have done it without you. Jordan LaJoy. This day wouldn't have been possible without the motivation, love, and support from my children, my husband, my parents, and my mother-in-law. Thank you all. I love you. Jennifer Ann Lang. I am honored to join in and continue my family's nursing legacy. Through their continued patience, guidance, compassion, and support, I have learned the true meaning of being a nurse. Thank you for inspiring me to become the nurse I am today. Rachel Latimer. I want to thank my boyfriend, Pat, for all of his love and support. Without him, I would not be here today. I also want to thank my mom for keeping me sane throughout this program and the rest of my family for believing in me. Miles Leo. Thank you so much to my family, friends, professors, and peers who unconditionally provided me with love, support, patience, and grace as I pursued my nursing education. Truly, my success is a monument to all of us, to all of you who have been there for me to ensure I succeeded, and I appreciate you all immeasurably. Louise Lima. I am immensely grateful for the blessing you have given me, God. Thank you for allowing me to become a registered nurse. For my professors, instructors, and classmates, I will forever appreciate you for inspiring me to go through this challenging year. A special thank you to my wife, Marley, my sons, Fernando and Agassi, and my friends and family, Halls, Marilda, Larissa, Chris, and Tiago. I love you all. What's that? Oh, all right. Randy Lloyd. Kimberly, this would not have been possible without you. Thank you for your patience, support, and organization to keep me on track. Mom, thanks for your love and support. Hannah Lombardo. I am grateful for having been given this opportunity. I am thankful for those who saw the potential and ambition I hold. Thank you to the instructors who had faith in me, who pushed me towards success, and who were kind. I am especially appreciative to the classmates who listened and helped me with my struggles. To my family and friends, thank you so much for putting up with the stress and supporting me through this journey. Errol McConnell. I would love to thank my parents, especially my mom and fiance Nate, for their constant love, support, both emotionally and financially, and understanding. Having my family and my soon-to-be extended family by my side made this journey a whole lot more manageable. I also want to give a special thank you to my peers. I've met some incredible people. We did it. Esther Memburu. Thank you, Jesus and faculty, for seeing us through. Mama, I made it. Haven McGrath. To my 3 babies in the crowd, I am graduating today because of you. To my son Miles, who's watching me from heaven, I will continue to make you proud for the rest of my life. Thank you to all who have sacrificed for me to be able to make this dream come true. Yuan Meng. Nursing school has been one of the most challenging journeys in my whole life. I am honored to share this moment with my husband, my children, and my parents-in-law for encouraging and holding strong belief in me. Thank you for never giving up on me. To my friends and my professors, I am fortunate to have had you by my side.
Kristen Morse. Thank you to my husband for supporting all of my crazy ideas. I would not be here without you. And to my son, this is your 2.5%. Nicholas Mutter. To my family and friends who supported me through this process. To the instructors and staff at our clinical sites who took the time to educate and explain things and displayed an incredible amount of patience. And to my classmates, thank you. Patricia Moanicki. To God be all the glory. Kevin, I cannot thank you enough for holding down the fort in this incredible ride. Please accept my deepest gratitude. To all my supportive family and friends, I am forever grateful. Crystal Nakid. Thank you to my family for supporting me through this difficult journey. Anne Nandungu. First, I thank God for his grace and favor that has carried me through this long journey. To my loving husband, Dan, and our precious children, thank you for always cheering me on and believing in me. To my wonderful parents in Kenya, thank you for your constant encouragement and prayers. It truly made a huge difference. Love to you all. Lillian Giroux-Guy. I thank God for this journey. His grace carried me through. I am thankful for the QCC faculty for the growth and the knowledge I have gained. My family and friends, I could have not done this without you. My best friend Jimmy, thank you for your encouragement, prayers, and being there. I am forever grateful. To my son Daniel, thank you for your understanding and patience this year. You made it so easy for me. Thank you so much. Salome Giroge. First, I would like to express my gratitude to my professors for their endless commitment and for sharing their knowledge and skills throughout the program to make this a successful journey. I am very blessed to have you as my mentors in my nursing profession. A big thank you to my family and friends for your advice, motivation, and being a support pillar. Without you in my life, I wouldn't be on this platform getting pinned. Your prayers went a long way. And here I am celebrating the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. I love you, my people. To my beautiful daughter, Esther, thank you so much for your patience, understanding, and daily bedtime prayers for Mommy to pass her exams, and for making Mommy a little less guilty for spending most, if not all, of my time on my laptop studying. I did this for you, my princess. Class of 2023, congratulations, new RNs in town. Simon Chegg Jiroge. Finally, thank you to the Almighty God for this far He has brought me. Without Him, I wouldn't have been possible. Thank you, my wife, children, and entire family members and great friends for all your support throughout this program. I will be forever grateful and indebted by your love. I know my dad and mom are proud of me in heaven. To the entire nursing faculty, to the fellow students, congratulations. We did it. Let's celebrate our hard work.
Jacqueline Oceano. First and foremost, I am thankful to Jesus for giving me the strength and perseverance that I needed through this journey. To my number one supporters, my husband Robert and children Sean and Chantel, for their love and great support. My church family for praying for me always. Not forgetting faculty and clinical instructors. Thanks a lot for believing in me. Stella Asabute Al-Said. Thank God for guiding us through the emotional roller coaster of nursing school. I want to thank the faculty for their patience and guidance. A big thank you to my family, especially my husband, for his continuous support. We did it. Heather Perry. Thank you to my husband, my children, my family, and my friends who have been ever so graciously dealing with my roller coaster of emotions, and more frequently than not, absence over the last year. I love you all. Mary Kwashi. First, I would like to thank the Almighty God for this accomplishment. To my lovely husband, Mike, amazing children, and wonderful friends and family, thank you so much for all your support and prayers. I love you all. To my professors, thank you for all your help and hard work. Scott Reynolds. Thank you, Crystal and Trenton, for taking care of business while I played nurse for the last year. Thanks to all my classmates, teachers, and family for their unconditional support. I wish you could be here, Dad. I miss you and love you. Caitlin Rosario. I would like to thank my husband, Adam, for always believing in me and giving me the extra push I needed to pursue my dream of nursing. My daughter, Brooklyn, you have been one of my best cheerleaders and the biggest help driving your brother around for me. And my son, Roman, for being patient with me for not being able to be around as much as you needed me to be the last year. Thank you to my parents for always checking in on me and giving me the encouragement to succeed. And lastly, thank you to my classmates. You have all been some of the best shoulders to lean on throughout this process. Love you all. Angela Rossi. I would like to say thank you to my family and friends who have supported and believed in me, even when it wasn't easy to believe in myself. I would not be here today without you. A special thank you to Kevin. I could not have done this without your unconditional love, even through the long nights, tears, and mood swings. I love you. Margaret Mary Stansfield. Thank you to my family and friends who supported me on this journey, to my amazing co-workers at Reliant Medical Group for providing me with this support, encouragement, and flexibility to accomplish a long-awaited goal. I cannot thank you guys enough. We finally did it.
Crystal Tardy. Thank you to my family, friends, and nursing instructors for your unwavering love and support in helping me achieve my dreams. A special thank you to my husband, my unsung hero, for all your sacrifices and so that I could be here today. Sarah Taylor. I would like to give an enormous thank you to God and my family, who have been my biggest support systems. Without all of them, I would not be where I am today. Thank you to Nate, Kevin, Maria, Jonathan, Grace, Jason, Sandy, Natalia, Ty, and Winston. Maria Verdejo. I would like to thank all my family, boyfriend, and friends for their continuous love and support. Also, thank you to all the QCC faculty and the friends I have made in nursing school for always pushing me through. Without each of you, I would not be here today graduating to become an RN. This celebration is not only for me, but for each of you as well. Rose Amy Zablehi. First of all, I want to thank God who made this possible. Thank you to the amazing women in my life, my mother, Marceline, and Dorothy, my wonderful daughters, Joanna, and my sisters, Imone, Ivy, and Mamie, for the free venting therapies. Thank you to the men in my life, Mamedi, Kazmir, and the instrument of this achievement, Father Asante. Thank you to all the faculty members for their dedication and support. May God bless you all.
We will now have Ann Thompson lead us in the candle lighting and nurses pledge.
I solemnly pledge myself before God and in the presence of His assembly to practice my profession with integrity, honesty, and commitment. I will contribute to the betterment of my profession and by working to elevate the standards of nursing care, by adding to nursing body of knowledge and by delivering person-centered care. I will care for individuals, families, and groups with respect, advocating for them and maintaining their confidentiality. I will refrain from administering treatments which will cause harm. Through collaboration, inquiry, and pursuit of wisdom, I will endeavor to safeguard the health of those committed to my care.
Thank you, Anne. Class Treasurer Alexis Fairbanks will now lead us in the nurses' prayer.
Graduates, please join me in reciting the nursing prayer. Give to my heart, Lord, compassion and understanding. Give to my mind knowledge and wisdom. Give to my hands skills and tenderness. Give to my eyes light to see those in need. Give to my ears the ability to listen. Give to my lips words to comfort. Give to my spirit the desire to share. Give to me, Lord, strength for the selfless service, and enable me to give hope to those I call to serve.
Thank you, Alexis. Please give a warm welcome to not only our class speaker, but also our class president, Lauren De La Cruz.
Where is my notes? Okay. Thank you, Jamie. Good evening, everyone. It feels surreal to be standing up here tonight. This was a day I had marked on my calendar since I first entered this program, all the way back to our orientation day. I remember that day clearly, meeting my fellow classmates for the first time, all of us nervous, eager, and excited, anxious, and certainly naive for what was to come. All of us graduating tonight worked tirelessly over the past year. From those like myself who woke up before the sun for our 6 a.m. clinicals, and others who spent evenings and late nights at theirs. We endured many long lab nights that were always full of some surprises. I will never forget being told we needed to know all the cranial nerves for our very first lab competency. The look of pure shock on all of our faces, that was a real fun way to kick off nursing school. And we cannot forget the countless hours spent in lecture each week. We all have endured our own individual challenges and sacrifices over the past year, from juggling the intense workload that was put on our plates, the clinical rotations, and many hours spent studying for the exams, to, on top of that, balancing our jobs, our families, and our personal lives. It was not easy. We relied on the close groups of friends we each made amongst each other, our study partners, and our clinical companions, all of us coming from different backgrounds but striving towards one common goal. I know I will leave here today with lifelong friends because nothing can bring people together like the way the chaos and stress of nursing school does. Completing this program required a substantial amount of hard work and dedication, and for that, we should all be immensely proud of ourselves for making it through and achieving a goal that once felt like it was so far out of reach. Congratulations, everyone. I hope you soak in this moment tonight because each and every one of us deserves to be here. Lastly, on behalf of the nursing evening class, I want to thank our professors and many faculty member and clinical support staff. A special thank you to Meredith, our program director, and Mary Ellen and Sue, our class advisors. Without you all, we would not be here tonight. You all have worked hard and continue to push us to get here to this finish line. From your unwavering support and pure dedication to teaching, we can't thank you enough for all that you have done and will continue to do for this program. So on behalf of the graduating class of 2023, thank you for celebrating our pinning with us, and again, congratulations, the nursing class of 2023, we did it.